Hello friends, Namaste. Good morning or good evening everyone. This is Lavanya Vishwanath from Australia. I'll be the host for the session with the divine blessings of Dr. Brahmashi Subhash Patriji and Swarnamala Patriji. Let us start our today's session. I would like you to welcome back to the Divine Breath YouTube channel, Australia, initiative of Pyramid Spiritual Society movement. So our senior pyramid master, Prasanna Medisetti from Houston, started narrating this book, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. So far, we have completed 15 sessions. So last week, Prasanna Garu guided meditation, and it was very deep. I hope all you agree with that. With this, I would like to welcome Prasanna Garu. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lavanya. Until now, we have seen the sessions of our inner body, I think, right? So we have seen inner body, how we can connect to our inner body, what are the ways and how, where we now proceeding to that, we will be seeing the portals to enter into the unmanifested. Now, whatever the world that we have seen is the manifested world. And whatever that we wish or whatever we are getting in future, it is already present in this world or in this cosmos in the unmanifested form. How we can enter into that unmanifested form or into the world of unmanifested, right? So that's the thing that we will go over today. Going deeply into the body. So we have to go deeply into our body in order to go and touch that unmanifested portals. So you can feel that energy. So whenever we have session was starting with the meditation, right? If you are peaceful, not thinking about anything, no thing in your mind, you can feel inside. You can feel that energy within your body, arms, legs, and all, right? So you can see, you can feel it. And here they are asking Eckhart Tolle, oh, I can feel that energy within my body, but I'm not able to go deeper into that. So can you suggest? So how do you suggest it? So its suggestion is only the meditation, right? Only you need to stop seeing the outside world. Stop seeing the outside. That's why we say close your eyes. Stop seeing. 80% of your energy is going out whenever you are seeing the things around you and perceiving those things. And you are perceiving through your eyes and you are perceiving through your all panchendriyas, that you are smelling it and you are hearing the sounds and you are actually thinking about it through your mind. All with all the indriyas, you are perceiving the things outside. Once you close your eyes, so which means that you are actually going inward. You are not external distractions. Here, we are just cutting off from the external distractions. Whenever you are actually doing sitting in the meditation, so I think last session, while I'm giving a guided, I must have told you, but I didn't remember. But the first thing that we need to do is put away your phone. Because nowadays the phone is the biggest distraction that we all of us is having. It will pop up with some notification or something or the other, right? So put off, take that off, which it should not interrupt you. Sit in a chair or a table or sorry, a chair or in a on the floor sofa or on the floor or wherever it is, but sit very comfortably. Okay, because this is the position that he is saying to go into these portals or to connect to your inner body. Okay, so don't lean back, don't slouch back like this. Okay, when he's saying keep your spine erect, keep your spine erect. You can take a back support, but do not let your shoulders touch. Or always for any meditation, right? So sit. You can take something. You can sit on a chair or you can just take the back support. Suppose here. I'm not touching my back, but I can touch my back and take a support. But your shoulder should not. The moment your shoulders are touching, it's a great thing. It's a pretty good chances that you can fall into the sleep. So always keep your spine erect. You can take some support, but shoulder should not touch. Stay alert because Meditation is not, there's a difference between sleep and meditation. Right? Sleep is unconscious the state, whereas meditation is a conscious sleep. Consciously you are shutting off your indriyas and you are doing it. So similarly, you need not sit like Padmasana or anything and do this mudra. That try to be in the comfortable position, so that sthira sukha asana. That's what Patanjali Yoga Sutra was. Patanjali Maharshi was given. Sthira sukha asana means the position where you can sit for a longer time. So take that asana. Sthira sukha. Comfortable. Sukha means comfortably. Not that sukha means comfortably sleeping. It's not that. Comfortably sitting. Choose that position for your meditation. That's what he's saying. So once you are sit in that meditation, your body completely don't put that heaviness in your body or something like that. Right? Many people, you don't you feel that you have relaxed, but we are not getting relaxed, where something or the other thought is going on. Right? Your body was not relaxed. Completely relax your body and then close your eyes. Then take a deep breaths, so that release all your tensions that you have, release all your thoughts that you have. Start from feel your abdomen, feel the lower abdomen. Put your hand on your lower abdomen, take a deep breath. And because why I'm telling all these things, why I'm giving all these techniques, this is the technique that in order to connect to your inner body. From inner body, you're connecting to your portals. Today's lesson is all about connecting to your portals. What are the techniques, or what are the ways that you can use, that you can connect to your inner portals? That's what it is saying. Okay, connect to your inner portals. So see that, observe how expand. Here it should expand. Here it should not come. This should not come up. The abdomen should come up. Okay, when you are doing it. I have shown you this in long back class sessions, right? So you have to see this right way of breathing. So completely breathe, completely breathe. Observe how it is expanding out. So completely do that field, completely observe your inner energy field, how it is going up, right? So you are reclaiming your consciousness. You are not putting, because you are putting all your consciousness onto your breath, how it is going and how abdomen is expanding. Whenever you are putting all these things, you cannot be with your thought. So you are not with your mind. You are withdrawing your consciousness from your mind and you are focusing on you. So you are trying to, you can use that light for visualizing the other things that you wanted to manifest. When you feel that inner body, so when you feel completely that inner body, right? Even now in the meditation, you can feel the first 10 minutes when you are doing, when usually the Saturday, usually when you get up in the morning, you will not be able to think of so many things. Being Sunday for you, yeah, it is not that something you have to run. You don't have office, or kids don't have school and anything, so you don't have to run, right? So just sit relaxed and try to focus on your body. Whenever these 10 minutes are enough to focus and gain that thing, right? So let go of all the possible other worries and other things. Visualize some kind of inner energy field and exclusively focus on your feeling. Do not go your consciousness into your mind. Feel how the body is feeling, right? Completely focus on that. Let So that beingness. So whenever you are actually, you focus on your feeling rather than how what you are thinking, rather than your thought. So you feel that inner body, you feel that inner body is without boundary. Once you go into the deep into that state, your inner body doesn't have any boundary. It is not limited to this these 130 140 pounds or something like that. It is expanded. It's not a limitless thing. Okay, now become one with it. So you become one with that unbounded thing. Merge into that energy field. Whatever that energy that you are feeling, right? Merge with that energy field. So then you will not perceive that duality. So I will not feel when you are actually in that thing, right? When you are merging with that thing, so that same energy field, you are existing and I'm also existing. So that energy field is being shared among all these things. So it is the same thing that we are actually observing. It's a there is a nothing like a duality, like observer and observed. There's no duality here. You initially you feel that there is an energy field and you are observing that energy field because that energy field is surrounded. But at one point, when you go into the deep into this, you will not feel the differentiation of observer and observer, because they both becomes one. It dissolves the duality. So there is a no inner body anymore. It is, as you go into the deeply into the thing, right? You have transcended out of your body, because you are not feeling your body. You are only feeling that energy field. That's the only energy field that you are feeling. Stay there. Stay in that realm of being. Stay, as long as you are feeling comfortable, you stay there. You stay in that particular, you become aware of you. Sometimes you will become aware of your physical body, and again go to that physical, physical sense. So once, because after 10 minutes, when I say that feel your body, feel your legs and all those things, you started feeling your body, and then you are coming, you are opening your eyes, and you are actually coming to your surroundings, right? So with that meditative state, when you come out of it, the moment you open the eyes, don't see the, observe the surroundings, observe the surroundings. Do not label anything. As soon as you come out of it, right? Oh, this is my laptop, this is my phone, this is the light. So observe. Instead of that, without labeling them into anything, if you start feeling, right, you feel that is also the energy. So entire space that is there around you is also that kind of energy. You are actually, that's where the true liberation happened. It's a formless state. Everything is in the same energy field. It frees you from the bondage that it belongs to me, it belongs to something else. That identification form, right? It is not. The life is undifferentiated state. It is into the fragmentation of the multiplicity. Life became fragmented and multiplicity it became, but unmanifested form, it is all the same. So it is the invisible source of all being. There is only one energy which is in the invisible form. That energy became into the multiple things, and that energy was distributed into the multiple things. That being became multiple things. So means the same source energy became, or it became into the multiple things. One, the some part of the energy became mountain, some part of the energy became tree, some part of the energy became animals, and some part of the energy became the human beings. So the same energy became all the things. So you feel that energy aliveness is there in everywhere. Once you feel that the same source energy is existing everywhere, you feel so much alive. You will not differentiate. The duality will be gone. So you will become a transparent, right? To some extent, you become transparent. You feel that the light, that the wisdom here, the wisdom, right? That pure consciousness is flowing through you. Once that emanates, because that source energy is emanating within you, you realize that the light is not separate from you to the other. It is the same essence, same light is presenting in everywhere. That is the aham brahmasmi state. That is the tattvamasi state. That is what the people say, that oh, they got liberated, they got self-realized, they got enlightenment. So what is that enlightenment? This is the state that one got into that. Okay. Here now one person is asking the source of the chi. Is that whatever that you're talking unmanifested, is that what in the East they call chi? Is that the life energy? Because chi, the Asians will call the energy, right? That is called chi. Maybe Chinese people or Korean. Some people, they call this energy as a chi. And in English, we call it as a universal life energy, or in our Vedic structure, we call it as a prana shakti. So, is that the same? He's asking, is that unmanifested is same as this? No, it isn't, because prana shakti is the one that is there within us through the form of the breath. It is actually there. So it is the manifested form we are able to see and enjoy, as long as that prana shakti is there within this body. So this physical body is a manifested form. All the things that you are seeing is the manifested forms. You are able to perceive these things, you are able to see things, you are able to enjoy these things, and you are able to differentiate these things when this chi or prana shakti or the kind of life energy is there in this physical body. So you can say that this chi is the a bridge between unmanifested and manifested. So as long as that you are having that thing, right, then you are able to see all the things. Chi is the inner energy field. Whatever that when you are closing your eyes and you are able to go inside, that's where you are able to see the chi, the inner energy field of your body. It's a bridge between outer you and inner you. It is the bridge between these two. It lies a halfway between manifested, the world of form, and the unmanifested. Chi, it can be likened a river of energy system. It is a river of energy system. So it is there. If you take the focus of your consciousness deeply into your body, you are tracing the course of it river back to the source. So whenever you are actually focusing, closing your eyes and focusing means that river, you are able to feel that chi energy within you. It's a movement, how the pranashakti is moving through your breath, right? It's a movement. It is an unmanifested stillness. When you reach the point of that absolute stillness, right, which is nevertheless. So once you reach that stillness, when you see reach that kind of thing, you are able to see that stillness, which means that you are that vibrant part of the life. You will feel that. So beyond your inner body, that say, because beyond the body also that chi exists, that pranashakti exists. So that will not go anywhere. So once, which means that once that pranashakti is existing, so once you understand that that is not going anywhere, then you feel that there is a no birth and no death. That Shakti, that Pranashakti, that consciousness is there even before this physical body forms. That Pranashakti will be there even this physical body gone away. So this is the form that it is manifesting in the form of a manifesting to see the world. It is coming and that energy enter into that. That energy is not going anywhere. That energy is still there everywhere before and it is also after. So take your attention deeply into your inner body. Always take your attention into your inner body. You may reach to a point that it dissolves. Whenever you are taking the deeply into the inner body, right? You feel that your energy is there, and you will go away. One second. You may reach to the point where like the world dissolves into the unmanifested and the unmanifested takes the energy into the stream of the chi. So there is an unmanifested form. This is the manifested world. In between this is the connection is the chi or pranashakti or the source of energy or the universal life energy. This is what we have. With that we can imagine that as in the form of the breath, because breath is the one which is actually breath form. We can call it as right. Breath form is the one which is there with you. When your consciousness is directed outward, what is happening? When your consciousness is actually directed outward, mind and the world arises. When we are opening our eyes and when we are doing our work, job, and whatever that we want, right? Whatever we want it outside the world, we are able to get it. If not today, tomorrow, we are able to get it because we are focusing our energy into the outside the world. When we are focusing our energy into the outside world, we are able to get it. Is it not? Suppose we want to have a car, we are getting it. If not today, tomorrow. If we want to have a house, we are getting it because we are focusing that energy which is there in the universal life force energy into the outer the world. So you are manifesting the outside the world, you are able to get whatever you wanted to do it. Okay. Only no, I'm not getting all the things. Only thing is only time you will not get anything that you want it is when you are not focusing enough. That's all. Every one of us is having that kind of energy. Only when we are not focusing enough, only when we are not using our energy properly, then only we are not getting it. But if we are focusing it, we are able to get it. That is the outside the world. Okay. And when that becomes the world. Okay, that is the point of the birth and death. That's the point of the birth and death. It is when you are focusing on the outside world, when you are focusing that energy inside the world, that all the yogis, rishis, and all the things, a part of it we are also doing in the part of our life, right? Maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, up to 1 hour, we are all doing that. We are trying to close our eyes, we are trying to meditate. We are realizing that the source, whatever the source, returns to the home, to the unmanifested. Whatever that energy that is there, right? It is returning to the, it's a source energy. It is written, where is that source energy? It is there in the unmanifested form. So our energy is returning to the unmanifested form. When we are opening, it is returning to the manifested. When we are closing, it is returning to the unmanifested. So the two ways in between, we are actually there. When our consciousness is coming back to the manifested world, you are resuming, identifying whatever the world temporarily relinquished. So when you're closing your eyes and meditating, you are just not thinking about anything. You are feeling some kind of bliss. You are feeling some kind of happiness. You are feeling some kind of energy. But when you're opening your eyes, when you are actually relinquishing, right? When you are relinquishing this world, then you are actually able to label the things and you are able to glimpse of the world, right? That you are, so you are not the same. So, but once you started feeling that inner energy, once you are able to touch that unmanifested form, once you are able to get that kind of energy, right, you will not be the same person as before. You see the lot of transformation within you. You see the a lot of things that seems to be so important to you previously are no more important now. You seems to be very foolish before. You may see that yes, there is some energy. It is not just like that. It's not happening. You started seeing things as they are. That's what I could say. You started seeing things as they are. Suppose if you are seeing the world, right, there are so many fruits, so many flowers, so many vegetables, so much is there, but everything is manifesting, everything is coming with the same panchabhutas, with the same things. Everyone is required only the sun, water, earth, all these things, but it is actually giving in a different forms. But everything is needs the same thing. We are pouring the same thing in everything, but it's a blossoming in a different ways, right? So why it is happening? So which means that the energy, like it is manifesting in a different form. Same energy is there with all of them. That's the best example we can say, right? You are putting the different plants, the rose plant, jasmine plant, and some other vegetable plants and some other fruit plants. You are not treating them separately. You are giving the same sunlight, you are giving the same water, same earth, same space, same panchabhutas you are actually giving to all the plants, but all of them are giving the different things, which means that the same energy is there in everywhere, right? Similarly, you and me and every one of us is having the same vital energy. We all came from the same source. We should come out of that duality. So an orange plant can only give the oranges. It will not give the apples. An apple plant can only give the apples. Similarly, you came to this earth to have some purpose. I came to this earth to have some purpose. I cannot become you. You cannot become me. Only thing is we should understand where we come from. We should connect to our source and we should not distinguish that duality, right? You are different from me and I'm different from you. That duality, we should come out of it. This is the purpose that we are all here connected on this morning. We have to give that reality of that within ourselves, right, in this world, although it's not separate from, it is not, you are not separate from me, or I'm not separate from you. That spiritual exercise, that spiritual practice that we need to do as we are going about into your life. Don't give 100% of your attention to your external world. Your external world, you are giving 100% means you are seeing through your mind. Switch off the mind only when it is required. Use that as a tool. I'm not saying that don't do the job or anything. We all need to do the jobs. We all need to take care of our families. We all need to take care of our cars and houses and everything we need to do. But use that whenever we need it. Don't bother about the things all the time. Because you are using some tool, right? You because you bought a car for the 100k, you will not be sitting in the car all through your day, right? Only when you wanted to go from point A to point B, or only then you are sitting in that comfortably, and then other than that, that has to stay in a garage or outside of your home only. You cannot keep that inside your home, isn't it? It has special place and you are keeping it away. You are not bringing it. However costly the car may be, however hard earned money you are keeping it. It has its place. Similarly, mind also, it has its place. It is a tool that we need to use it in our life. We should not living in that mind forever. Mind, to take it as a tool, use it whenever necessary. When it is not necessary, switch off and keep aside. Go into your. So do not use all the time to go to this external world. Keep some time to go within all the time. So when your inner body, when you are engaged, when you are engaged in everyday activities, right? So especially your relationships or your external nature, so you are not actually still, you are not keeping your mind still, but when you are actually going inside, feel that stillness inside. Keep that portal open, stillness, the portal open. It's quite possible that you're conscious of that unmanifested throughout your life. It is possible. Always you can be connected with your unconscious, unmanifested form also, when you are still study. When you are going too much of your outer world, too much of connected to your outer world things, right? Then you feel that deep sense of pain. You will not feel, you feel disturbed. When you are connected to your inner portal, you feel that deep sense of peace. Everywhere you go, you feel the deep sense of feel. You become the bridge between manifested and unmanifested, between the God and the world. You feel that this is the outside world, there is a God. I came from that God or source energy or whatever it is, right? You feel that this is the state of connectedness. Always be connected to that source, and which we call it as enlightenment. The moment you are connected to your source energy all the time, that is called enlightenment. Don't get in impression that unmanifested is separate from manifested. These manifested things are coming from only from the unmanifested only, so they are all the same. Okay, life is in everywhere, every form. You essentially, the inner essence is existing. It is in the, it pervades this world. Okay, how it he's explaining. Suppose if you go to the dreamless sleep, there is always a four states. We call it as Jagradavastha, that is the world that you are seeing, and Swapnavastha, dream state, Sushupnavastha, that's a dreamless sleep state, and Turyavastha, that's the fourth state. Okay, so Ma, and silence. Omkar, no, if you remember, I think we have gone through one Upanishad in your sessions only. In that, he explains about the four states, right? So, the Jagradavastha we know, and Swapnavastha, we are semi-consciousness. And the third state, he is talking about the dreamless sleep. Take the journey. So you are, when you are into the deep sleep, you are actually taking into the unmanifested state. Every night you are taking into the state, you enter into the phase of dreamlessness, dreamless sleep. You merge into the source. What you are doing, you are merging into the slow state. You are actually drawing all your vital energy into that. You are returning to the, you are returning to that unmanifested unit. You are gaining some energy there. When you are in the unmanifested, so you feel so relaxed because your mind is not working there. So there you will not feel, everybody is connecting to the same source energy there. You, me, and everywhere, whether you are in Australia and America and somebody is in India, every continent people or every country people, all of them are connecting in the dreamlessness state. They're connecting to the same source energy. So man does not. You think that people are thinking only living by the food? No, man is not living by the bread alone, bread and butter, whatever the food alone. Suppose if they are living by the food only, why so many celebrities? Why celebrities, or why so many people who had surplus money are committing suicide? They are not living. We are all not living only with the money. So we are living with some kind of that kind of energy field. How and where you are focusing that energy field, it all depends on your life. Whether you have everything around you, but your energy field is not focused right places, then you will be always unsatisfied, which may leads to the depression, or which may leads to the suicidal thoughts and all those things. And you don't have much. You have whatever the things for food, like like the people who are actually that daily labor and all those things who are working, they will never had any problem with the sleep, because whatever they are getting it, they'll have a sumptuous meal and they'll sleep. They may not have the kind of the beds that we have, or they will not have all the sophisticated things, but still they sleep very well, because their energy is not too much focused onto the outer world. Whatever they wanted to get that day, they're getting and sleeping. That's why you're saying. So every one of us are connecting to the same source energy, when whether you are actually the whatever the field, right? Whether you are having the rich people or the poor people or whatever the things, whether you are in that country or this country, we are all connecting the same source energy. So even though our bodily functions are still, because our heart is beating, our digestive system may be working a bit of it, because if still there is a undigested part, it is still working, but your consciousness, your energy, that within the energy is going back. Okay, you are no longer in this existing states. Even though the physical body is existing, you are going into the dreamless state. You cannot say that I'm fully conscious, but I'm in the dreamless state. No, you cannot do that, because when you are in the dreamless sleep, you are not conscious at all. It is impossible to imagine that state, right? Because that state has no content at all. It doesn't have any content. So you are actually going to that. The unmanifested does not liberate you until you enter it, until you enter it consciously. So how you get the liberation, how you get that enlightenment? If you go to that unmanifested state in unconsciously, you cannot liberate, because in the sleep, in the deep sleep, you are going into that state unconsciously every night, but you cannot liberate, because you cannot go to that state unconsciously. When you are going to the unconsciously, you cannot. Only when you go to the consciously, only you can. That's the reason for meditation, right? Meditation is a conscious sleep, whereas daily whatever that we are doing is a unconscious sleep. You will know the truth. It is the truth of eternal life beyond the form, which is known directly, not at all. But don't attempt to stay conscious in the dreamless sleep. So do not try to attempt while you are sleeping, be conscious. What will happen? What is there? No, no, it is not. It is highly unlikely that you will get succeeded. You cannot do that. You may remain consciousness during the dream phase, but not beyond the dream phase. You may be having some consciousness, which is a lucid dreaming kind of thing, but beyond that dreamless state, you cannot be conscious. See, it is a kind of interesting, right? When you are in the meditation, you can be conscious, you can disconnect from the world, and you can go to the unmanifested form. But when you are in the deep sleep, you can go to the unmanifested form, but you cannot be conscious there. It is not possible. It is not so you can only be liberated when you go to this unmanifested form with the conscious state. Is it clear until then? Only when you are in the conscious state, when you touch the unmanifested form, then only you can get liberation or enlightenment. So every one of us are going in the deep state, but you cannot go in that cannot liberate you. So use your inner body. So we have to use that inner body as a portal to enter into that unmanifested form, and keep that portal open. Always keep that portal within the inner body. Keep that portal open, and always stay connected with the source all the times. It makes no difference. As far as the inner body is connected, whether your physical body is old or young or whatever it is, strong or fragile or weak or anything, it doesn't matter, as long as your inner body is connected to that source energy. Inner body is a timeless, because it keeps on running. It doesn't have anything, right? So inner body doesn't get old or anything. If you are not able to feel your inner body, so use one of the other portals. So if you are not able to go and connect to inner body and use that to connect to the unmanifested, he is giving other portals. He is giving the other ways to go. Use the other portals. Ultimately use one of them to go and connect to the unmanifested. So because inner body, I have talked last sessions and all those things also, right? So one way is feel your inner body and connect to the unmanifested form. That's the one portal. that's the first portal that he is saying, to connect with your unmanifested form. If you cannot go into that deeper meditative state and connect to your inner body, feel that energy, then he is giving you the other ways or other portals that go. I'll discuss one more and then we can stop. We can discuss other things in the next class. Now we can see the what is the next portal. What is the next way that we can connect? Now. The now is the another portal that you can connect. Now is power of now. That's what we are discussing, right? The now, the present moment is the another way to connect to the. But it is essential aspect of every portal to stay in the present, including your inner body. Also, you have to stay in the present moment. You cannot be in your body without being intensely present in the present power of now, or intensely present in the present moment. Without being in the present moment, you cannot even go to the inner body. So inner body, going to the inner body means you have to present in that, in this moment. Time and the manifested are intricately linked to the timeless now and unmanifested. The time and the now is totally linked with timelessness and the unmanifested. So always present in the present moment. Dissolve your psychological time through intense present moment awareness. How you can dissolve your psychological time? Always focus on the present moment. You become conscious of unmanifested both directly as well as indirectly. Directly, you feel it, the radiance. Directly, how do you feel? You feel that radiance powerful of your conscious present. There's a no content, just to feel, you feel the presence. Indirectly, you are aware of that unmanifested through the sensory realms. You feel that energy because directly you feel that so powerful. Okay, so I'll give a small example. That somebody came and told something, right? So when Lavanya came and gave some compliment that how the meditation has happened, then if I go and dig like what Lavanya did in the previously, like some 2 or 3 years back, whatever, then I cannot take this compliment as a compliment. See now how she's talking. What did she talk last time? So you are traveling to the some other moments and you are actually linking up. You are actually started judging it, isn't it? If you see that whatever that happened, so that Lavanya was changed and that Prasanna is also changed. So we both evolved, we came. Now, whatever that she's giving me, just take it as a compliment and just move on. That case, what will happen? You completely immerse, you completely feel happy, isn't it? So, small example I'm saying. So, what we are in a daily life also, this is what is happening. We are not living, we are not seeing things as a things. We are actually judging. We are actually digging all the memory from the past, and you are not able to live in the present moment now. So being staying in the present moment is the one portal that you can be happy, that you can always be happy. You can always be all the day. You be creature, every essence of it. You are the every creature, every flower, every stone. You realize that there is a godliness, the same energy is presenting there. Even the Gospel of Thomas, because you say that Prahlada said or something in the scriptures, right? Here he is referring to the Gospel of Thomas. Split the piece of the wood. There, the consciousness, the energy is there. Lift the stone up. There is the energy is there. Lift cut the tree. The energy is there. Means everywhere the same source energy or the same God is there. That holiness is there in every form of it. So that's what Prahlada says, that even if you split this pillar, the God will come out. He is sure. So there the God is that supreme conscious energy. So with this we will stop it, because this is where the two things we talked about. One is the inner body. Through inner body we can connect, and the second one that we have connected is through the power of now, right? So through staying in the present moment is the one that you can connect to the inner body. So with this I'll stop and let's go for questions.
Thanks, Prasanna garu. It was, as usual, a wonderful session. Masters, if you have any questions, you can either raise your hand or you can unmute yourself, whichever way you feel comfortable. Yeah, any questions or any feedback is welcome. Prasanna, so in the meantime, I have a question. So about the inner body. So when we keep observing our inner body, so you said that it can convert into as energy body. Can you?
No, you can feel that energy, right?
We can feel that
You
energy.
can
Like
feel that inner energy, and you can feel that in that energy is nothing but you are connected to the source and getting it. It is not just that through our food or anything. That is not the energy that we are, that is not only the energy that we are running, right? Physical body may need some nutrient, something, but that is not the energy completely that we are running up. We have connected to that source energy. So when you understand that you, me, and everybody, every one of us are around is connected to the same energy source, and we are getting it. So which means that suppose in our home, right? In our home, suppose there is something was cooked by your mom and both the siblings are taking, so they don't mind to share with others. They say that it is only my brother and my sister, right? Something like that, and they're okay to share because they feel that they connected to the same family, isn't it? So when they are feel that they're say connected to the same family, they are okay to share with the things. They are okay to give part the things also because of the other. But when we are actually feeling that inner body, what is happening is you are connecting to that source energy. That source energy is nothing but every one of us is connected. That is the feeling that you will be getting it. This portal's opening, right? That's what there's trying to. Enlightenment is nothing but understanding this aham brahmasmi state or tattvamasi state. We know that theoretically what it is, isn't it? We all know theoretically what is aham brahmasmi state. We know what is that thou, right? So tattvamasi, we all know, but unless we feel it, you cannot. Unless you feel that through feel that in our meditative state or any other state, where once you got that feeling, then only you will be able to understand, or then only you will be able to connect that feeling. So that's why he's saying, don't try to imagine with your mind, try to feel with your body. Then only, because when you're closing your thing, why you feel that so much energetic, right? Are you actually that energy is coming from your mind, or are your hands and your inside body is the one which is feeling energy? Inside body is the one which is feeling that freshness when you open your eyes, isn't it? It's not through your mind. Mind will get happy only if someone lottery comes, isn't it? Mind is always thinking about the outer world. So when inner world, that when we are all connected, so to the same source energy, then you feel that we are all the same family. That's the state of enlightenment.
got it. Thank you, Prasanna. From Chandana, nice session. Thank you, Prasanna. From Vara sir, for better concentration and positive experience, it would be better if the music loudness to be at minimum. Okay, sir, sure. I'll do.
Thank you. Yeah,
Session.
today that music was a bit loud.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I'll do that. Any other questions? Prasanna, I have one more question. I mean, though it might be a little silly. So I was just
There's
thinking,
no silly questions first. Okay, go ahead.
so like, why we need to be conscious? I mean, when we are connecting to the source energy, why can't we get that whatever you say, like liberation or like anything? Why only through consciousness? Why not like when we are in, like you said, like deepless, in a dreamless state, we connect to the source energy, right? But it does not get to that liberation or whatever you say. So why we need only consciousness? I just had a question, like only
No,
in
because as soon as you asked the question, I just got an example. Means example that one of our guru is giving, right?
okay.
So you need some $1 lakh to do something, okay? To do something, to buy a home or whatever it is. You want to do something and you need some $1 lakh or $1 million or something like a stake. and somebody deposited in your account. You don't know that your account was deposited. Will you be happy?
No.
No, because you're not conscious,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not conscious because you know that there is money in your account, but you're not conscious that the money is there in your account. Only when mobile got some message that some even if somebody, like, without unknowingly, if somebody deposited, you always have that fear whether you want to use it or not, isn't it?
Yes.
You have that fear also.
Yes.
Only when you earn properly, you have that kind of consciously, happily you can spend it, isn't it? Similarly, unknowingly, if you even if you touch that unmanifested, you don't know that you touched the unmanifested. You don't know that you have connected to that source energy. You are connecting because Arcot is saying that we are all connecting to that source energy. We know that we are connecting, but we don't know what is happening there. Are we feeling that happiness? Only we are feeling that fresh feeling, that kind of energy feeling. Once you got a deep sleep, whenever you got a deep sleep, you feel, oh, so much. I slept like a baby and I'm having so much energy I can do. Isn't it? Suppose Saturday, Sunday, when the time clock is not clicking, even though you get up at 6 o'clock, you feel so fresh.
Yes.
Whereas other days, even though you're getting up the same time 6 o'clock, you will not be, because your back of your mind, the clock is running that you need to do that, you need to do blah, 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 something.
Yeah.
You're not so happily getting up. Oh my God, the alarm clicked, so I have to get up. Even Saturday, Sunday, even if you don't put the alarm, you will get up at the same time because your body, your biological body got used to that. You will get up, but with fresh mind. Isn't it? Because only when you know that you touch that unmanifested, then only you can feel the happiness. When you don't know that you haven't touched the unmanifested, how do you know it, right?
Yes.
That's the reason.
Okay. Okay.
Is
Yeah.
it clear?
Yes. Yes. It's clear. Thank you, Prasanna garu.
Thank you, Prasanna garu. It's Madhvi. It's a lovely, wonderful session and good tips you have given us. I know one more silly question from my end. You know, we always every day try to meditate as much as we can. But there are some days due to work or family commitments or something, there is a possibility we can't do. I know, I mean, the goal is we have to, regardless, 10 minutes or 15 minutes is better for us to do. Can you give us some encouraging tips to get that going, regardless of the situation or the day, make it happen somehow? We think, but sometimes it's impossible even to get that 5 minutes in the day to sit and do it. So
First thing, Madhvi garu, there is nothing impossible. It is possible. Okay. It is. Second thing, when you feel that you are not actually getting any time to sit, close your eyes. Okay, that's the second point, right? You are asking. So
yeah.
when you are not actually getting any time for that, whatever that you are doing, whatever the task that you are doing, completely means 100% of your time give to that task. That is also a kind of meditation. Suppose you are cooking, let us take you are cooking, okay? Because that every one of us are doing every day, right? We are not giving excuse that we are not getting it. So when you are cooking, complete focus on that.
Okay.
Complete focus on how actually what ingredient you are keeping it, how it is actually, and this has to give energy to my kids or to my family. That kind of means complete all your thoughts, focus on that. Do not get distracted with your what you need to do office, or whether your kid has done homework or not. Don't do that. Something or the other you are doing, right? Completely focus 10-15 minutes time on that task and see how it feels.
Okay.
First thing, you will definitely get it, because once the 40-day rule every day, the mandala rule that they do, once upon a time it is 21-day rule. Now it is a 40-day rule because of the fast-paced world, right? 40 days when you are doing it, right? What happens is 41 day automatically your body needs it.
Yeah.
Usually in the beginning, when we do workout, you feel body aches and all those things, isn't it?
Yes.
But once you started working out, because last 10 days I was on travel and I couldn't do it, I feel so much body aches now. Because I'm not doing it and the body is needing it. It
Yes.
wants it. Similarly, I stopped eating the white rice kind of thing. If I start eating it, people will say one day nothing will happen, eat. I can't eat it. The reason is it is not that I don't want to break the rule, but once I started eating it, I'll get headache because the body feels that the substance which is foreign to the body is going inside to my body.
Yeah.
So it is not accepting it. So I should cut it off. Similarly, when you do it like 40 days or things, one day when you are not doing it, your body feels so uneasy that you didn't get that kind of energy.
Yes. It's so true. Yes.
So that makes you to get up early, 10 minutes, do something, push something else to the other thing, and then do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and also whenever such a kind of practices you are doing it, right, universe will align you such a way that you will continue your practices.
Practice. Yeah.
Definitely that you feel it.
Yes.
Somewhere or the other, some of the tasks will be taken care by somebody else and you will still get the time.
Yeah.
You will still get the time, you will still enjoy the things that you are enjoying it. You will not, because people, because when you are coming to, even the other day when I'm just putting that my graduation things and all in the Facebook, right? So some people commented, okay, now you are Swamini, now you are sannyasi, something like kind of thing, right? Because I did my master's in this field. It is their own perception, I can say, because when you learn to enjoy these things, I didn't stop anything, or my family was not at threat that, oh, she may go to ashram or doing something. Nobody is at fear, because everything we can do it more happily.
Yes.
We can do more enjoy also. I didn't stop doing any of the things that I enjoy. Maybe I'll stop the things which are not aligning to my purpose, right? Whenever after some days, so we all know that at different ages, right? At some age, teenage, we go with some other things. But after that, we may go with your jewelry. But after some time, we may go with your saris, that, this, and all. So after some time, you feel these are all not important, isn't it? It is all part of it. Because we are feeling that it is not important, we cannot go and judge somebody else who is into it, because at that age it is important to them, or at that age of the soul maybe they wanted to enjoy that. You cannot judge that kind of awareness, you'll get it.
Yes.
Isn't
so
it? So,
yeah, that's what happens. If I can't do that, I feel, when I go to bed, I feel so guilty I have not done it, and it just fills me so much.
it's not about the guilty. That time, at least 10 minutes you sit, you go into the deep sleep.
Yeah.
10 minutes you sit there and go into the deep sleep.
Yeah.
Or 10 minutes you read a book.
Yes.
So many books are there, right? So
Yes.
this year, 2025 and 26, I put a goal of reading 50 books. Have to see.
Just out of curiosity, which degree you have completed, Prasanna garu?
Yoga and spiritual science.
Yoga and spirit. Okay. How long did it take you to do?
It took 2.5 years, because the classes are only on weekends.
Yeah. Okay.
It took 2.5, because I did not hurry in courage, because that Vedic Wellness University is the first batch is ours.
Okay.
So we took we all like 11, 12 members, we are not ready. We wanted to have these lectures more, so we are not writing the exam, something like that. We used it. We got some liberty also from the university.
Okay.
Because all the 12 of us in the same pace, right? Then they tend to postpone, but we learned so many things.
Oh, okay. Congratulations. Yes. You're
Yeah,
very
I'm doing my
inspirational,
research
Andy.
actually.
You're very inspirational, Andy. Very inspirational.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andy. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhavi ma'am.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Any questions from others?
Yeah.
Sandeep MS was silent today. They entered into the portals, or they didn't understand two things.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
I think We don't have any other questions.
Hope all of you are able to do the meditation, guided meditation that we have given.
Yeah, we did that day, Prasanna garu. So yeah, I'll repost the meditation session today again. So you can use that meditation and a recording, and you can do meditation at your pace. So as per Prasanna garu, she was recommending at least we do it.
3 days, continuous 3 days. Try to do that.
Yeah.
Because still we are in that portals only. Try to do that. The 2 things I gave you, right? One is that Madhavi is asking question. First one is inner body, that is connecting the meditation. Second one is second portal or second tool that we have given to that is staying power of now. Staying in the now, right? That is what I'm saying, right? So just stay in the now, whatever, and you cannot do the meditation, stay in that moment, whatever that you are doing, stay in that current moment. That is a kind of thing. So this is another tool that you can reach to that portal. So don't be like, oh, I'm not able to sit today meditation and all those things. So because suppose whenever I'm in your class, I don't bother about what is going on, whether food is there, that is there for the family and all those things. I'm just focusing on your session, which I feel so much energetic. Because complete 100% time, I'm giving it to you. Similarly, when you are here, if you are giving all 100% time to this lecture only, you feel that's the kind of meditation you are doing. Thank you, Sandeep.
Thank you, Prasanna garu. I think that's all for today from our masters. I think that they don't have any other questions for today.
Yeah, we have, next week is what? December 7th is. I'm available. I'll be taking the session. December 14th, I'll give you a recording, Lavanya.
Okay, Prasanna garu.
But I will present for the comments for the sessions. December 14th, I'm going to Puerto Rico for a vacation. So I'll record before that and come for the session. Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Prasanna garu. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you all.